the core and back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything you won't even.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Commanders and the Falcons. All that and more coming up next.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand, and CD, you look at Washington. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Washington team as they interplay here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they can get it. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB and his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Stafford going to put it up right away. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against the secondary. That one wasn't successful. We don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Stafford. Shark's got it, left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards is the pickup, good for a first down for the Falcons. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the numbers for Waddle in last week's ball game. 9 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Jason Good, he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and look at his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about...
opportunity.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The numbers for Mixon last week: 16 carries, 58 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Off play action, Fields. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To throw is Fields. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Throwing again at Stafford. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Stafford. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game. Lead here in this second quarter. Evan McPherson for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That one caught downfield by Howard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is Mixon on the draw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And here's Fields. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And his job is almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down. Followed by an incompletion. One more thing late. And they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. On 1st down at Stafford. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again. Stafford. He finds his man. Complete. That's McKenzie. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Stafford. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Stafford looks to throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
To throw on second down is Stafford. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Washington offense at the line.
7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll let one go deep for Howard.
And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
Now it's Fields.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. McKenzie now to return it. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver.
I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they've
feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Stafford's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Play action. Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7. Stafford. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. But the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
People say, this is the toughest route to defend. I'm like, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. When you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design. Back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Stafford rolling to his right. And this one's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
Touchdown, Falcons! DJ Chark from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well.
What it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just had more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here, pulled in by Howard.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Play action. It's Fields. And yet again, it's Howard with a catch.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now at FedEx Field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On play action, Fields.
He'll buy some time right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Here's Fields.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Fields now to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Fields with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Gun, Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3-and-out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he gets this up past the 30.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
George Karlaftis. And there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
He's going to let it go again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. On first down, it's Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
And he finds Howard complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. A gain of 9 there, sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon.
Again, Fields. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Points up and good. And the lead is up to 5. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Matthew Stafford in the offense. Down 21-16. Just under 2 minutes to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Stafford now to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
He's given the time in the short game, and he'll never just drop the ball.
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they take a knee. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Stafford. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
Up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. One last throw here for Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. It might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Falcons, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-4.